Pass to Claxton. They swipe it. Here's Jones. Inside. Here's Heinsohn. Blocked. Bridges outside. Pulls up. High post. From deep, Johnson. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jones against Bridges. Now Jones connects on the 17-footer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Counted from distance.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Johnson. Jones with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And a deep three from Curry. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Sinks the tray.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Here's Siegfried. He's covered by Curry. Siegfried's shot is good. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. Harris on the wing. Here's Thomas. Launches it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Here's Havlicek. Down low. 4 seconds left. Siegfried's shot is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. To the wing, right side. Pass to Havlicek. From 18 feet away. And it's Boston scoring again.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Up and in on the layup.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
The Nets with the lead. Outside Finney-Smith. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. The kick out, Curry. Back to Finney-Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Finney-Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Some changes for Brooklyn. Bridges comes in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. Russell's checked in for Boston. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Dinwiddie. 2 points. That one goes. Dinwiddie's got 5.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Sanders. 18 feet out. Counted.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure.
That'll do it for the first half. Nets out in front, up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Brooklyn making some changes. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for Bridges. And it's Thomas in for Dinwiddie. On defense, the Nets. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Curry, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Outside Russell, pass to Siegfried. To the paint. That shot's good. Russell making the play. He has 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Sanders with the bucket.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And here's Curry for 3. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 9.
Seth Curry is one of the very few guys in the league that has that kind of range.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Harris. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Heinsohn. Russell with the ball.
First personal foul. Team seconds. Shooting for Boston. Bill Russell. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, individually, Russell affects the game in so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. Nice shot by Simmons.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to O'Neal. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Bill Russell. First personal foul. Team seconds.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. To stop the run. Count it. Good. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And And here's Jones. It's stolen by Johnson. So the Celtics 5 right now. Basket counts. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Russell. Here's Finney-Smith. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
With the 10-footer. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. 1:11 left in the fourth. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Jones with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Heinsohn. Picked it. Outside Finney-Smith. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 20.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Jones against Johnson. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Jones.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
That's tipped. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout.
They lead by 21. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Checking in for the Celtics, Sam Jones.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Make sure to get all the things.
I'm on the run, I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up.